Welcome to yet another review of the DeWALT 20-volt cordless battery-powered pruner. I bought this in December of 2024 from Home Depot and paid $119 for the tool only. I can sense your excitement, so I'm not going to make you wait any longer. Let's open this up and see what we got. Okay. Pretty straightforward. So there's the tool, blade sheath, and a wrench is included that you can use to change out the cutter blade if you need to. Pretty straightforward. If you buy just the tool, you get just the tool and operator's manual. I just happen to have a hot battery, so let's try this out. Wow. It has a substantial feel to it. Okay, so if you let off the trigger, it stops the cutting action, and it opens back up. That's good. You have kind of a double safety mechanism here with this little flap that you have to fold down, and then you can pull in this safety trigger and operate the tool. Well, very good. Let's take this outside and see how it cuts. For the record, I did read the owner's manual before coming out here to actually use this. Now, this plant is called a Confederate rose, and all of this growth occurs in a single season. And then when the frost comes, it's over with. So one of my end of season chores is to come out here and cut this back and clean it up. Now, traditionally, I've done that with these, some bypass pruners. But today, we're going to see how this does. All right, here we go. This will be this tool's first cut. Wow, that was easy. This is about a 1-inch branch. Now, I will confess, I don't expect this to be much of a challenge for this tool. This is a woody plant, but it's very soft and it has a pith. So it's not very hard to cut. But anyway, let's see how this goes. So one definite advantage that is immediately apparent is, since now it only takes one hand to make the cut as opposed to using the loppers and having two, your second hand is available to control your cutoff. And that is very handy. So far, very good. Oh, here's a big one. Cool. All right, let's do a couple more here. Wow. Okay, this is going really well. Okay, I think this is probably the single largest branch in this growth. I would say it's maybe a little bit over an inch, maybe an inch and a quarter close to. Let's see how we do here. Wow. Well, I didn't time that, but it literally was just a few minutes. And as I expected, none of this was a challenge for this tool. So let's go to the woods and see if we can find something a little more difficult. Oh wait, what did you say? Oh, the greenhouse? Oh yeah, I just finished that last week, and that was a great project. So if you're interested about what it takes to assemble one of these kits, there's a video all about that, and it will be linked at the end of this video. Okay, so let's try something a little heavier for it. This is privet hedge, and it's woody. It's very woody. This stem here is probably an inch in diameter, maybe slightly larger. So let's see what happens here. Okay, took 2 cuts and I almost cut it in one. And for clearing little things like this, it's effortless. Gonna do a little trail clearing here. Oh yeah, this thing is great. I'm really going to enjoy this. Okay, so I've been using this around the yard for about an hour now, and I really like it. I'm going to get some really good use out of this. So let's talk about the numbers for a minute. It has a 1.5 inch cutting capacity, and DeWALT says that you should get 1,100 cuts on a full charge. Ergonomically, it feels good in your hand. It's comfortable to hold, and it's very intuitive. You just pick it up and you just know how to use it. Now, I know that you would never consider defeating a safety measure on a tool, but let's just say, for the sake of argument, you decided you didn't like the safety switch here, and that you decided you were just going to tape it to the handle and go on about your business. Well, DeWALT got ahead of you on that. If this switch is depressed for 20 seconds or longer without the tool being cycled, the tool becomes inactive. I'm going to show you this in real time. So I'm holding down the safety switch, and now I'm going to cycle the tool. Okay, now that starts to 20 seconds. You see, I'm still holding the switch down. How do I know when 20 seconds is up? Okay, can you see the work LED here, the work light? Every time you cycle the tool, that comes on and stays on for 20 seconds. So when it goes off, right there, okay, it's now been 20 seconds and I have not lit up the safety switch and I have not cycled the tool. So when I pull the trigger, nothing. So you have to release the safety switch, re-engage it, and then you're back in business. I discovered this innocently enough. So when you're cutting, you tend to just maintain this grip and hold the safety switch down. And so you cut and you cut and you cut, and then you stop for a little bit and you're looking, okay, where do I want to cut now? Where do I want to cut? And you just keep holding the switch down. And the next thing you know, 20 seconds has passed and you go to make your next cut and nothing happens. So there's nothing wrong with the tool. It's just a safety measure. You just let the switch up, re-engage it, And there you go. So if you've enjoyed learning about the DeWALT pruner today and found this information helpful, be sure and hit the like button. That tells YouTube to recommend this video to more viewers. And if this is the type of content you like, you might consider subscribing to my channel. But in any case, thank you for watching, and I hope that you'll be back soon for another video.